So Paul, first of all, welcome to Barrow A.F.C. And what is it that made you come to Barrow?
Well, after the phone call to come and meet the chairman, we had to sit down, and I think it was the passion, the drive, the desire of the chairman to want to take the club forward that was the really the thing that for me to come here. It was it's got an unbelievable passion to improve the club, to push it forward, and I think between us, the supporters, the players, we've got a good capability of doing that.
You've crossed swords with Barrow before in the past, both as a player, I would imagine, probably in your Hucknall Town days, and then as manager more recently of Mansfield, when you had a fairly impressive record against us.
Yes, it was. I can remember coming back in the latter stages of my playing career. I came back from America, and within 2 days I was up here and on the receiving end of a hammering. I came on as a sub, I think it was. John Ramshaw was manager at the time at Hucknall. But yeah, we've had some good days. The side we put together at Mansfield was in its mode a couple of times when we played Barrow, and we probably Barrow caught us on a good day when everything we seemed to do went well. But so yeah, it's always been a place where when we've come here, or when we've when we played at home, that you understand the passion of the supporters and the passion of the place in itself. So hopefully I can put a few smiles on people's faces and help build the brand and take the club forward. Obviously
you've been there and done it in terms of getting a club back into the Football League with Mansfield. What was that like for you? It
was amazing. We're all in this business to try and be successful, and there's some things that money can't buy, and the experience of that season, the emotions, the adrenalines, the getting over the line the final day, I'll never forget. I've been quite lucky that I've done it a couple of times in terms of winning leagues, but you have to have a hunger and a desire to forget your past and to embrace the future. And I'm hungry to try and emulate everything I did at Mansfield. When you look back, it wasn't just about getting promoted. We had great FA Cup runs, and the experience was fabulous.
Liverpool, didn't you? In the cup?
Liverpool on
was that the handball?
Yeah, the Suarez. It was interesting. There's a little sort of paragraph in his book he's donated to the whole little piece he's done, which was nice. But the season was when I look back was quite surreal because of the emotion of I got married that year, winning the championship, great FA Cup runs. But like I say, that's my past now. I want to create a future for this football club, and I think there's a lot of people that I've met that's in and around the football club that have got a desire and a drive to do that. So you've come in here on Tuesday, you met the players, you've had a couple of training sessions, and you've had today's game. What kind of a shape do you think the squad's in for your initial assessment? It's good, but anybody that knows me personally knows that I'm driven for success, and I'll continuously raise the bar with everyone around me. I don't like finishing second. The players have had a fantastic win today, showed unbelievable character and desire, but there's a lot to improve on in there. Consistency of performance and consistency of results is what I'm looking for. But all I can ask of the players is they listen, they get on board, and they work extremely hard for the football club. And each and every one of them today has done that. The players that started and the people that come on have showed a great desire to try and win a football match. Yeah, turning to today's game, and you gave everybody a clean slate when you presented yourself to the players this week. And one player who's been in and out of favour recently, Simon Grand, I thought was a bit of a colossus today, really, in those conditions. I thought the two centre-backs were excellent, and they really give you food for thought. Know they're both boys from the past. Know that both of them have got a desire to want to be successful, as has the entire squad. And sometimes a group of players just need refocusing and given different instructions. And You know, I don't think the game's complicated. I like to work with personalities and people, not footballers. And we've got some personalities in our dressing room that I think could progress and become better players just by structuring them a little bit more. So I say it's, even though we've won today, I'm happy for the supporters, happy for the football club, but from Monday onwards now is where the work really begins, because I believe in working even harder after you've just won a football match.
It was a dream start, really, taking the lead. I think it was only 4 minutes and a well taken goal, but I don't think Cookie could believe how poorly he was marked, probably.
Well, you've got to give Cookie credit. I've come up against him numerous times at numerous clubs, and he's good at what he does. I'd like to think his movement, pulling off the centre back was excellent. The direction of the header was sublime, and he's done that consistently for this football club and for other football clubs he's worked for. The good thing about it is we brought people in now to shoulder the burden, if that's the right phrase. Other people that could score goals and take a little bit of pressure off Andy Cook, because it seems to be when Cookie doesn't score, the team don't score. But that's what's good with Willow popping up today, because I'll put pressure on other people now to get on the score sheet. And from centre backs, especially from someone of Willow's presence and size, I expect 5 to 10 goals off him this season now. But like I say, it's a good start. Feet back firmly on the ground on Monday. The boys will be in. We'll work extremely hard. We'll try and work on other things, other structures, and other things I think will improve us. And we'll look to try and put two good wins together in what will be a tough game against Boreham Wood Saturday.
Yeah, it looks like Stephen Rigg probably won't feature. It looks like he might have some kind of bad ankle sprain. Do you know any more than that? No,
I felt for the lad, to be honest. Obviously, I've only met the lad 24 hours, but in that time, you can just tell he's, what he's like as a person and what he's like as a footballer, and to go on and get injured so early, I really did feel for him. And then when you see him stretch it off, you don't want to see that in any football stadium. But touch wood, it's not as bad as it first looked. Hope, fingers crossed, that there's no permanent damage in there, and that we see him up and walking about very, very quickly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.